Sagittarius, May of 2022. Spiritual aspect, Four of Pentacles. Intellectual, Ace of Cups. Physical, Three of Swords. Social, Five of Cups. And emotional, Prince of Pentacles. Earth wisdom for Sagittarius in May of 2022. Grace, Divine Animals message for Sagittarius, May of 2022. Peacock, Soul Trees message for Sagittarius, May of 2022. The beginning. Alright, Sag, Four of Pentacles in May is referencing how you have a stockpile of some sort, whether it's spiritually or maybe physically, or understanding the values of the self, and you need to share, unlock it, open it up, share with others, whether it's your money or information, your knowledge, your wisdom, your spiritual compassion, your spiritual sight, foresight, any of those kinds of things. It's time to unlock and open up and share. Don't be such a hoarder anymore with all that and disbelief that, or the wrong belief that that's how it works, and that's not necessarily always true. If there was anything constant that is accurate, it's change. So maybe it's time for a change of perception, spiritual perception. Alright, Sag, Ace of Cups, intellectually, you're thinking about how you are loved, how you have an abundance of emotions overflowing from gratitude, appreciation of those, or things, or your life. Or it's the reverse, you're having the trouble appreciating the abundance that you may have, or you're not seeing it as an abundance. Your perceptions may be in underwater illusion, not seen clearly, or vice versa. Of, looking down in the water, not seeing what's in the water, what's in the river, what's in the lake. You're only seeing your reflection of what you're putting out, what your perception has been adjusted to perceive, and not seeing the truth of what your abundances are. So this is definitely thinking of gratitude, appreciation, emotional abundance, or spiritual abundance, or like going back to the Four of Pentacles, having more than enough to share. Alright, Sagittarius, Three of Swords in the physical. Physical realm is 3D realm, or anything that you would consider physical. Home, finances, your values, what you value physically, or your body, your health. So this is either heartache in helping you learn appropriate considerations of physical realm with boundaries, or moderation, not having the right spending habits, your physical habits, or whatever it could be. Or it's the vice versa, in healing and going through the healing process of correlating traumas, or correlating things that, or experiences that may have to do with the physical aspects in your life. Alright, Five of Cups, Sagittarius, looking once again back on the waters and seeing what you're projecting out, reflection. Not realizing the cups that you have, or the cups that are spilled, and how what it equates to, what what it all means for you, how your life, adds up to your experiences, who you are, appreciation, gratitude. You know, it can be depressing, but maybe if you paid attention to more joyful playing, things going on in the water beyond the illusion of your own negative emotions or negative thoughts, turning around and taking a sip of the refreshing waters and the abundance of your spiritual or intellectual considerations. So this is social, by the way, so maybe those that are helping you, you don't see it, and maybe those who aren't helping, you don't see that either. So maybe there's a better way to perceive your social connections and rearrange them in the accurate manner, and maybe you have people in the wrong places or in the wrong alignment and the wrong boundary set for the wrong people or the right people or whatever. You just need more accurate setting of your social connections. Alright, Sag, Prince of Pentacles, and your emotions, are they being accurately considered? Taurus kind of energy with appropriate patience, or making sure you're cautious with your emotions, or are you are your emotions more reliant on the physical abundance, money or home or your health? Your body isn't going to last forever, and there's more to life than just your body or the things you have. So be more in the appreciation, slow pace, patience is a virtue, gratitude, and connecting with the right people, or sharing with the right people what your wisdom or your what you're spiritually abundant in. Maybe there's a strong connection to the astral or the metaverse or metaphysics, the real real metaphysics, not the virtual one. So just be more considerate of how your emotions are in play and affecting you. Grace, Rue, encourages self-acceptance, receptivity to grace, and bring the physical and spiritual into harmony. Kunzite encourages miracles and love. We can be our own worst critics. Berating ourselves separates you from divine grace, which is a gift freely given to all. To receive grace and divine love, you must accept yourself and realize you are worthy. See yourself through the eyes of grace. You, after all, carry a spark of the divine in your heart. I am a child of the divine. I honor and value myself. I know that I am worthy of love and grace from the divine and from others, including myself. Peacock, prosperity. Prosperity is coming to you. The flow of abundance is on its way. Expect a new income stream. Clear the energy in your home or your office. Do not be afraid of success. You can rise from difficult circumstances. The Indian peafowl is India's national bird and features in many stories within the Hindu pantheon. According to Hindu beliefs, the peacock was created from one of the feathers of the mythological bird Garuda. The god Shiva rides a peacock into battle. Krishna wears a peacock feather in his headband. And Indra sheltered from his enemies under the wing of a great peacock and rewarded it by creating 1,000 eyes upon its feathers so it would not have to worry about snakes ever again. It is a belief that peacock feathers bring prosperity to a house that links it with the benevolent Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of wealth, light, and general prosperity. Beautiful, long-haired, golden skin, and dressed in red. She is commonly depicted surrounded by two royal elephants, showering her with a flow of abundant water, along with a river of gold coins pouring from her hands. She is sitting on a lotus, a flower that symbolizes an arising from difficult circumstances. Lakshmi is sometimes pictured with her son, the god Ganesha, who is the god of removing and placing obstacles. Her expression is invariably calm, graceful, and benevolent, which is sometimes the opposite of how we feel around money and our own finances. If you keep peacock feathers in your home, a flow of wealth will come to you. Blessed by Lakshmi herself, this is especially important at Diwali, her biggest festival, which is also called the Festival of Lights. Oil lamps and candles are lit in every home, particularly inside and outside every shop and business. These lights are not only to honor the goddess, but also to draw her to the place of her blessing of prosperity. The feathers are also said to keep flies and other bad insects from the home and to invite the vibrant health. Peacocks are endemic to India and Sri Lanka and other countries in South Asia. They are introduced species widely across the world. The females' peahens are smaller than the males and are of brown color. The males or peacocks have spectacular coloring and the famous many-eyed, fan-shaped tail. Although there is some debate about the evolutionary function of the tail, it has been suggested that it indicates a male is vital and healthy and a good mate. When we see a peacock in a park or zoo, we may not understand what a heavy burden this tail is, but if you get a chance to see a wild peacock, you understand that dragging such a weight around has to make the peacocks more susceptible to predators and more ungainly in flight. The tail gets caught in brush and it is conspicuous. Peacocks have a loud call and can be heard over long distances. The males have a sharp spur on the back of their lower legs, and they use it to battle each other over a female or territory. It is such a beautiful bird, but it is also a tough one. Peacock magic is shimmering and rich. It is the energy you call upon when you need more abundance in all areas of your life. Like the goddess Lakshmi, the peacock represents beauty and pure light. So when you need to clear your space, call upon this iridescent power. Symbology: eyes, tail feathers, Shiva riding a battle peacock, peacock feather over the third eye. The beginning, the start of something new, career, relationship, or an idea that creates unique opportunities. So, once again, this is Grace and Peacock, obviously, speak for themselves if you were listening to what the cards were telling you. But also, Four of Pentacles, you have to invest to gain more, right? You invest in something new, and then it brings back abundance tenfold, potentially, or whatever. So, the beginning of it, unlocking your abundance, spiritual abundance, and overflowing of emotions and consideration with your mind, but having an appropriate protection and balance and the right pace, not too slow, but just the right pace, making the healing of your physical and the social connections being accurate are part of the new beginning as well. So if you do these two things accurately with a new beginning and new perspectives, or 2.5 version of yourself, or 3.8, or whatever version of yourself you're on, it's time for an update. And it comes down here from the physical and social with the new beginning. And that was your reading, Sagittarius, for May of 2022. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.